Have you ever wondered what really happens when the cameras stop rolling and two stars everyone ships are caught together, alone, long after the world has gone to sleep? Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and help us reach 1,000 subscribers so you never miss the stories that get people talking, whispering, and sometimes panicking. Because tonight, we're talking about Dylan Wang and Shen Yue. And trust me, you'll want to hear this all the way to the end. It started with one blurry photo, a grainy late-night snapshot, taken on a quiet street in Shanghai. At first, people didn't even realize who was in it. Two silhouettes, both wearing caps pulled low, walking side by side under the dim glow of a street lamp. But then a fan zoomed in, and the internet exploded. The man's tall frame, sharp jawline, and easy stride. Fans instantly recognized him. It was Dylan Wang, and beside him, a petite figure in an oversized hoodie, her head slightly tilted toward him as if listening intently. Her profile was unmistakable. It was Shen Yue. Now, here's where things get interesting. Dylan and Shen Yue have worked together before. They've been seen in public, during promotions, events, and of course on set. But never, and I mean never, have they been spotted together this casually, this quietly, without a swarm of assistants, staff, or security around them. That's what sent fans into overdrive, because this wasn't an official schedule. This wasn't a red carpet. This was something else. Almost immediately, hashtags started trending. Hashtag Dylan Shen Late Night. Hashtag Secret Meeting or Just Friends. Hashtag DYU. Some fans screamed with joy. Finally, the ship was sailing in real life. Others weren't so sure. One comment read, "Guys, maybe they're just friends. Don't make it weird." Another had a very different tone. "Friends don't meet alone after midnight unless there's something more." But the real fuel to the fire came from what happened after that photo went viral. Just hours later, both Dylan and Shen Yue's studios released posts on social media. And here's the twist. They didn't deny the meeting. Instead, they both said something strangely vague. Dylan's side posted, "Artists are entitled to private lives. Please refrain from malicious speculation." Shen Yue's team wrote, "No comment on the personal life of the artist. No outright denial. No, it's just work. No, they're just friends." And to fans, that silence said more than words ever could. But if this was just two friends catching up, why was there a sudden surge of behind-the-scenes whispers? Industry insiders started hinting that both agencies were uneasy, that the timing of this late-night sighting couldn't have been worse. Why? Because Dylan Wang had just signed on for a major new fantasy drama, one that had nothing to do with Shen Yue. And Shen Yue was in the middle of filming a romantic comedy opposite a completely different lead. Publicly, they were both tied to other co-stars in the eyes of fans. Privately, this unexpected reunion was threatening to stir the wrong kind of attention. And then came the video. Someone, likely the same person who took the photo, uploaded a short clip to social media. In it, Dylan and Shen Yue could be seen walking side by side. At one point, Dylan tilted his head down, saying something softly. Shen Yue laughed. Not the polite, camera-ready laugh fans see in interviews, but the kind of laugh that makes you lean closer without thinking. The way he looked at her, the way she nudged his arm playfully. It was subtle, but it was enough. The clip went viral in less than 2 hours. Suddenly, their supposed secret meeting wasn't just a photo that could be dismissed as a coincidence. It was movement, body language, chemistry you could almost feel through the screen. And that's when the narrative split in two. Some fans defended them fiercely. They're adults. Let them live. Others worried. This could ruin their current projects if the agencies think it's a distraction. And the agencies? Well, their silence was deafening. Rumors began to circulate. that meetings were being held, not between Dylan and Shen Yue, but between their management teams. Apparently, the two sides were aligning strategies to control the situation. Translation: trying to make the whole thing disappear before it overshadowed their work. But there was one problem. Every attempt to quiet the story only made fans dig deeper. On online forums, people began piecing together possible timelines. They noticed Dylan had a break in his filming schedule. Shen Yue had just wrapped a day of shooting early. They weren't even supposed to be in the same part of the city that night. And yet, here they were. Coincidence or planning? Even more intriguing, sharp-eyed fans spotted something in the video. Shen Yue's hoodie. It wasn't just any hoodie. It was oversized, clearly too big for her, and eerily similar to one Dylan had been photographed wearing during a casual outing months ago. The comments section exploded again. She's wearing his hoodie. That's it. They're together. Could just be the same brand. Stop overanalyzing every pixel. But once an image like that takes root in the fandom's imagination, it's hard to unsee. Now, here's where the tension really spikes. Sources claimed that while Dylan and Shen Yue themselves were calm about the situation, their agencies weren't. One entertainment reporter even suggested that there were talks of limiting their public appearances together, even in completely unrelated events, until things cooled down. Which only begs the question, if there's nothing going on, why take such drastic steps? Let's be clear, there's no official confirmation of a relationship. There's no proof of a secret romance. But in the entertainment world, sometimes the absence of denial is the loudest confirmation. And maybe that's why the story won't die down. Because people don't just see Dylan Wang and Shen Yue as two celebrities. They see them as characters they've rooted for, as a pairing that feels like it was meant to be. And when real life starts to mirror fiction, it's hard not to hope or fear. For now, all we have is a photo, a short video, and a storm of speculation. Was it a simple late-night walk between old friends, or a carefully guarded meeting that wasn't meant to be seen? Either way, it's clear that this one moment has left a mark on fans, on the industry, and maybe on Dylan Wang and Shen Yue themselves, because sometimes it only takes one night to change the way everyone sees you. And for Dylan and Shen Yue, this might be that night. So what do you think? Is this the beginning of something real, or just a case of being in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong person when the world was watching? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button and help us reach 1,000 subscribers so we can keep bringing you the stories no one else dares to tell. Because in this world, the truth is never just black and white. It's all in the shadows between.